All right, so it seems Fish is adding some type of like new boss or like lava NPC. I don't know what it's for specifically, but we do have a couple of hints, obviously, for future updates, which is Fish Fest and maybe just a small quality of life update for the next Saturday or Sunday. So as you guys know, we get secret sneaks and sneaks that you guys don't see, and we pretty much get sneaks like way earlier than you guys. And as you can see right here, there's a crab that seems to be in like a lava form or like a Halloween spirit kind of appearance inside of the Roselit volcano. And if we come over to the Roselit volcano from Roselit, come to the back, we can see it obviously takes place right here, right in this specific area. So I don't know what exactly they're going to be adding. I'm going to guess it's obviously going to be for Fish Fest, most likely. So there's probably going to be a lot of interactive things to do, a lot of bosses, new bosses, and obviously Roselit Volcano is a perfect place for Halloween themed stuff. And when I say bosses, I don't actually mean bosses, because I'm pretty sure Nick doesn't really like how bosses were implemented in Fish back then. So there might just be some new secret Fish event that, you know, we might have a little bit of a creative touch on it, you know, but it doesn't seem to be advancing at you or anything. So I'm gonna guess this might be something you can fish up, kind of like, you know, all the new stuff like whale sharks, megalodons, stuff like that. Whale shark isn't new, but you get what I'm trying to say. And to be able to catch this, you might need like invincible, or you might need some type of rod that you can fish inside of the pool for. Ooh, so you might need Onirifalx, which is the dev rod, or just any other rod that has invincible or has the ability to fish in the Roselit volcano. But your best bet would be getting the Onirifalx because it has insane luck, insane, you know, all that, and you could smack even more luck and more stuff on it. So you might need to get that rod to be prepared for this Fish Fest, not gonna lie. Because if you look on the wiki, you get a bunch of these passives, and then you can on top of that fish in the Roselit volcano. So even though the resilience is very bad, the control is not that bad. You can smack Herculean on that. You've got 777 lure speed, so obviously insta catch. 777 luck, which is I think by far the rod with the most luck. And then on top of that, you get 70% progression speed, plus 5% progression speed per perfect catch. It goes up to plus 50% max. Negative 0.01 control per perfect catch. It goes up to 0.1 max. Negative 0.1 max. 30% chance to fill around half of progress instantly. 50% chance for Leviathan, which is a 7 times multiplier. 7% chance for Scratus, which is a 7.7 times multiplier, and a 3% chance for Paratus, which is a 10.7 multiplier. And obviously, let me try not to die trying to fish here. We can see that we can obviously, oh, that's a rock. We can fish in this pool and catch anything that's in this pool. And along with that, there's another, can I stand right here? Okay, I can stand right here. Hopefully I don't drown or something. We can get a hammer that progresses our speed. I think that's the plus 50% or plus 70% progress speed, and I'm burning. Let me chill. But yeah, you have a whole lot of passives, and honestly, I don't even have a cosmic relic on this yet. I just have Herculean, so you could smack anything, Overlord, whatever on this, and make this even better than it originally is. So I say this rod is definitely worth it. It's just the journey to get it is honestly stressful, bro, because this rod belongs to Nick, which is a developer, and you need to bring his NPC a charred boot, which is pretty easy, and then you want to bring a Rathzilla to Nick. So you basically want to use a rod that gives a 70% chance for the mutation. You just have to catch the Scylla, and then you want to bring a shiny sparkling Wrath floppy to Nick, which is probably by far the hardest thing in this quest, because the Scylla pretty easy. The floppy is going to be what's honestly going to stress you out. So a lot of players just trade for that. So if you have anything valuable, you could probably trade for it and pretty much get this rod and be straight. But if a lot of you guys don't know, there is going to be a completely new bestiary for the Fish Fest. It's not going to be like last Fish Fest where there's like Nessies and stuff, where they're not bringing back anything from that update. It's going to be entirely new. And if you watch my video where I talk to the owners of Fish, you'd actually know that. But you know, I can play the clip real quick for you guys to show you exactly what he said.
What about FischFright? What'd you go for us?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I have a lot planned for it. I have everyone locked in. I mean, like, for example, someone in this stage right now is going to be working on FischFright models. Whenever he has the chance, he has a list of fish to go through.
So is it going to be a completely new bestiary, or is there going to be the same fish from last FischFright?
Oh, it'll be completely new, but like, it'll make sense. But you can kind of expect this, like a couple things to be very similar.
Will there be a full island like the Christmas one or Fish Fest?
The entire map should be Halloween themed, and there should be a separate area entirely as well.
That's so much modeling.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah, that's gonna be
We'll put it to
interesting.
work.
Don't burn yourself out.
Well, no, we're burning Pluto out.
People want a higher level cap. I see a lot of messages.
Okay, guys, I'm going to increase the level cap. That's the thing. It's a guarantee at this point,
Oh,
but I'm
I know.
also not going to do it the same way it was done before, where you put an overpowered rod at a significantly higher level than the last level cap, for example, or just in general. I don't think any good rod should be like level locked beyond level 1000.
So boom, we pretty much got our answer right there. I'm telling you guys, go watch that video. It's content packed through a conversation with the owners. Nick and then Nate came later on throughout the video, but so many of your answers or so many of your questions are going to be answered in that video if you just watch it. I'll put a link to it. It's going to be right here, top right. You know, in that conversation, I was able to let him see that, you know, aquarium nerfs are a little bit too much, and you know, there's a chance that he might buff some things. There was obviously talk about the elemental rod. I asked him if is he gonna buff it, but he said he did buff it, but there was some bugs and he was going to do it later on, which he did it yesterday. I'll show that clip also.
Maybe I
you gonna buff elemental?
a bit higher eventually.
What
but,
was the
like,
talk about the
yeah,
level cap then?
I buffed the elemental.
You did?
An
Oh,
elemental
fire.
rod, but it's not live. I actually did publish it to live for 1 minute, and then I realized I had to migrate if I was gonna keep it there, so I undid it. But it's gonna be there when I publish again later today.
Nice. Okay, bet.
It'll have its own mutation.
So boom, if you were in there, you would have knew it was getting buffed and what the buff was gonna be. It getting its own new mutation. So you know, y'all, I always got y'all. I'm always gonna put y'all on. I'm always gonna answer your questions. Don't worry, I got y'all. But before you ask your questions, definitely go watch that video, and your questions are probably gonna be answered. But if it's not, then I will answer your questions. If any new sneaks come out or if anything new comes out, I'll obviously make a video on it, let you guys know first. So make sure you subscribe, like, turn on post noties, you know, all that good stuff. But as of right now, we just have that. We're probably gonna get more, and you guys are probably gonna get more in the Discord when we get closer to the date for the Fish Fest. Is it Fish Fest update? I don't know what it's called, I forgot. But when we get closer to the date, we're gonna get more info, more sneaks, more everything, and a lot of information is in that video. Again, I'm guiding you guys to that video for a reason, all right? And along with that, we got to know what the next dev rod's gonna be like. Look at all this information that you guys could have if you just go watch that video. It's literally all you gotta do. You can know what the next dev rod's gonna be, more about the Fish Fest update, all of this you could have already knew. You wouldn't even have to, you know, click on all these videos to get your information. I got y'all, man. I'm here. I got y'all. So that video is honestly information packed, content packed. Go watch it. After this, it's up to y'all. But since you guys practically watched the end, I'll go ahead and smack that clip in of what the next dev rod's gonna be that me and Nick talked about.
Massive issues now. Oh wait, nope, there it is. You guys can see it in the that channel chat. It's like animated and shit. It's cool, like little spinning shit. It's the quest for it's gonna be absolutely horrible, but it's whatever, bro.
I low-key been winning that rod, bro. It looks so sick in game.
I can stream it. Hold up.
Whose rod is that?
Fab stuff, right? The fabulous rod?
Yeah,
think so.
yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Here.
It was made for green.
Fish.
Green? Oh, that's what he was
Green.
talking. Okay. I seen Green saying something about his
Oh,
rod.
can I not? What the fuck?
With
Here,
Hank,
have
can
my
I speak? I have a
virtual
valid
camera on
question and
since I
concern.
can't stream it, but here is the fabulous rod. You'll be able to like zoom in, but this.
Yes.
That's fine.
That's tough.
It
We're
looks
gonna
so
give it a
nice,
unique
man.
passive though. You completely ignore how it currently works. I didn't even showcase that.
Bro, 20 DMs, hello?
It looks so nice.
Yo,
it just had a
chill,
redesign
chill.
too, so it looks so nice. Obviously, you know, the passive right now isn't
No,
what it
don't
is.
fish with it. Don't fish with it. Don't fish with it. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's too good.
Yo, you almost got this code in that one, dude.
All right, so as of right now, that's pretty much everything you guys need to know. Obviously, anything new, and if it's worth a video, I'll make a video. If not, then you guys could just go check it out in the Discord, obviously. But if it's something you guys should know, like maybe a new sneak like this or something, I'll obviously make a video. But as of right now, that's everything.